Sweet the whispers in your ear whenever ember wanders near.
All right, screw it. We'll do the. We're gonna do the sovereign citizen. We'll do this. We'll do the sovereign citizen. Yeah. So this is So what we'll do when a sovereign citizen's logic doesn't impress the officer. Okay. So we got a sovereign citizen on our hands, chat. Shall we see how this goes?
On November 29th, 2024, an officer pulled over a vehicle that had no visible license plate.
What am I being detained for?
You're being stopped. You don't have a tag on your vehicle. Do you have a tag?
Shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Do you have a driver's license on you?
No.
You have no driver's license?
I ain't a U.S. citizen.
No U.S. citizen?
No, I'm not.
Oh, man, why not?
I don't want to be. I ain't
Okay.
goddamn corporation.
Oh, man.
That's your badge number?
All right. Yeah, man, 2410. You have no driver's license?
I got no legal ID at all.
Okay, well, hey.
See, right now, the fact that he chopped out of the car like that, I'd be wondering, is he about to attack or run? Like, that is not something that you do. When a police officer pulls you over, when you go hopping out of the car, that instantly puts the cop on immediate high alert that you're either about to attack them or you're gonna run. And honestly, I'm actually a little surprised that he didn't tell him to stay in the car. Yeah, like, I'm surprised that cop is being this chill, but I think I just heard him on the radio call for backup. Like, hang on, I'm pretty sure I heard him call for backup.
Man.
That's your badge number?
All right. Yeah, man, 2410. You have no driver's
Oh,
license?
no, just gave him his badge number.
ID at all.
Okay, well, hey, calm down. All right, this ain't the end of the day. All right, hey, can you get back in your car while we're doing this? All right.
All right.
You're good.
Get your hand out of your pocket.
You are detained, yes. Yes.
All right, so this is an arrest.
No, it's not arrest.
Yes, it is.
214
Detainment is
just-
arrest.
give me
She
a
turned the
supervisor.
goddamn lights on. I'm under arrest
You're
for
not
what?
arrest.
Detainment.
I'm honestly surprised that he has not already gotten on the radio and called for another car to start rolling. Because this guy's agitated right from the jump. He's not going to be cooperative. You can already tell he's not going to be cooperative. This is going to end up in cuffs. I'm legit surprised that he has not already called for another unit or two to start rolling. And yes, this guy is an idiot. He is. He's what this guy did is he went on a bunch of Reddit boards. See what we see here is chat. What we see here is something that is slightly unusual. You don't see this in your common everyday thing. You are seeing the visual representation of Reddit right here. The multitudes of missing teeth, the bad attitude, the immediate hostility, the pretending to actually be smart because he read something on a Reddit board that said, "Trust me, bro, you're a sovereign citizen. The cops can't ever do anything to you if you say this or this or this. And if they say you're being detained, you're actually being arrested, and it's your duty as a sovereign citizen to fight them, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera." Yeah, this is literally a Reddit board personified right here.
Detainment is an arrest.
Stop.
What am I being detained for?
You have no tag on your vehicle.
I don't have a tag. I ain't required to have a tag.
Yes, you are.
Sure you
You're
are.
on the roadway, you
I
are
am not.
required.
No, I'm not. I'm not required to have a tag.
Just go ahead and send me a supervisor. I've got someone being difficult. All right.
I'm not required to have a tag.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
All right. What's your name then? You can call me.
What's really funny is when they try this in front of judges as well, and the judge just goes, "Ah, ha, ha, jail." Yeah, like all of these sovereign citizens, I swear to God, like the minute he says, "I'm not required to have a tag," and he says, "I don't have a license, I'm not required to have a license," immediate arrest. That's a misdemeanor. Driving without a driver's license, that's a misdemeanor offense in the majority of states. I imagine that might be a misdemeanor offense in Florida, although I could be wrong. Maybe in Florida it's only a traffic citation and not actually arrestable. However, the police officer could say you're not allowed to drive the car, in which case heel to toe express, my guy, wherever you're going. But this not like I really want to say something in regards to sovereign citizens. But even though they are brain-rotted idiots that don't have a single functioning cellular organism within the gray matter between their ears, they are still citizens of the United States and they are afforded the rights and privileges of the Constitution as they are provided to them. So while I really, really, really would love them to, the second they go, I'm a sovereign citizen, I don't need to give you anything. And the second they pull the sovereign citizen shit, I would love for the cuffs to go on and basically have them just, go away because they're an idiot that's not contributing to society. Because guess what? No sovereign citizen in the history of sovereign citizens has ever been a positive contribution to society in the country whatsoever. Full stop. Not a single sovereign citizen has been any benefit to anyone since their inception. And yeah, if they want to say I'm not a citizen, if they want to say, well, I'm not a citizen, the next question, you're right, should be cool. You have your visa? Do you have your travel visa on you? Paul? You say you're not a citizen of the United States, so I'm presumably you are in this country legally, correct? You would have your visitor's visa or your work permit visa? Well, no. Oh, turn around, please. Click. Yeah, like there's probably about a dozen ways the minute they pull the sovereign citizen bullshit, that you can immediately just throw them in cuffs and headfirst them into a cell and just put them in the box.
That's fine. All right.
I go by the name of Garrett Shannon.
Garrett Shannon. All right,
Yes, sir.
cool.
See, now, this also would make me, if I was in this officer's position, this would make me really fucking nervous. Like, really fucking nervous. Because he's already being combative. Okay? He's already been combative. And he's got his hand in his pocket. This is Florida. They are very gun happy in Florida. There are probably about 1 or 2 dozen minimum pocket pistols that could be in this pocket right now that he could shoot this officer from with his hand still in his pocket. And as combative as he is right now, I would not want him standing there with his hand in his pocket. That's an officer safety issue right there.
Sir.
What's your date of birth, Garrett Shannon?
I don't know. I'm way past the age of majority.
Way past, you don't know your date of birth? Nothing?
No, I don't.
All right.
I cannot remember witnessing my birth.
You can
for fuck that. There it
know
is.
when you were born, though?
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
I did not witness. Well, I probably witnessed my birth. I don't remember.
All right, Mr. Shannon, let me ask you this. Why are you so upset right now? All right, I'm just
Because
doing
this
my
is an
job.
unconstitutional stop.
You're a sovereign citizen. The Constitution doesn't apply to you if you're a sovereign citizen. That should be the cop's response. If you're claiming that you're not a citizen, then the Constitution does not apply to you. And then watch him fucking blue screen when you say that.
It's not. No,
Yes,
sir.
it is.
Negative.
Show me the contract.
All right. Well, we have plenty of policies. All right.
Policy is a corporate edict.
Okay.
I'm not a statutory citizen.
Okay.
Then the Constitution means nothing to you. If you are not a quote-unquote statutory citizen, then the Constitution does not apply to you. Therefore, you are not afforded all of the rights and privileges granted to you by the Constitution. Please turn around, put your hands behind your back, and if you don't, well, your face can meet concrete and you can lose a couple more teeth.
I've informed you multiple times. I'm a
saying-
non-resident alien.
So you're saying you're a sovereign citizen? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
sir. No, sir.
Okay.
That's oxymoron.
Okay. All right. All right.
I'm
Well,
a
you're absolutely fine.
non-resident alien.
All right. Well, Mr.
I'm
Shannon.
a state citizen.
Mr. Shannon.
What the fuck am I hearing right now? I'm a non-resident alien, followed by I am a state citizen. What? Fuck. That doesn't make sense. They literally cancel one another out. A non-resident alien literally cancels out the state citizen. Like, we need to bring asylums back and lock this man into one of them. Like, seriously, we need to bring old school back down asylums back and extend a invite for this gentleman to come stay at these secure asylum facilities. And by invite, I mean put him in the box.
Stop.
Right.
Stop. You're blowing this all up out of proportion right now. All right. That's all I'm saying. All right. You're getting upset. You make yourself angry. You're doing all that right now. You understand? Do you understand?
I do not understand. I do
You
not
don't
stand
understand
under you.
anything?
I do not
Okay.
understand anything.
And you're refusing to identify yourself.
I have identified myself.
As
Like, for the love of God, look at this man's face. Right there. Look at this man's face. That tells you everything. This guy literally is a walking subreddit. We have peak subreddit in person. Like, this.
I have identified myself.
as Garrett Shannon, but I can't prove who you are because you're not giving me a date of birth. You understand
You
that?
don't. I don't have to.
You absolutely do.
This is an
You
infringement
are-
upon
you
my
are-
rights.
You are.
You don't have rights. You said you are a non-resident alien, meaning you have no rights under the Constitution. You are saying you are not a citizen of the United States, therefore you have no rights under the Constitution. Kindly fuck off. Fuckity bye.
I'm actually
Travis,
looking
stop.
forward to another lawsuit here.
Okay. Well, that's
You don't
absolutely
have a
fine.
lawsuit.
Yep.
If you would like a lawsuit, you're more than welcome to do that. All right.
Yes, meth is a
tell
hell
me,
of a
why
drug.
else are you upset right now? Because obviously this is nothing to
Because
be
I
upset
have
about.
been stopped for no reason.
You have no tag. I've
No
already given you.
constitutional reason. What crime
Yes.
have I committed?
Right now you're driving a vehicle. I don't know who
I
you
am not
are.
driving. I
All
never
right,
been
just-
to driving.
all
I'm
right, go ahead.
traveling.
Go ahead.
There it is. There it is. He said the thing, chat. He said the thing. He said, I never mean to drive. I am traveling. The slogan of every sovereign citizen ever. I'm not driving, I'm traveling.
I'm
Go ahead.
traveling.
Go ahead.
I'm traveling.
All right. Well, you're traveling. Stop. Stop right now.
I have the right to resist.
No, you do
No!
not.
Yes, I do.
All right. Stop.
I'll wait till your supervisor gets
Taser,
here.
That's
taser,
fine.
taser.
That's absolutely fine if you want to do it. Yeah, I'm individuals. Individuals refuse to identify himself.
I have identified myself.
Again, you're at
No,
I
he
can't
haven't.
prove it's at you. But you don't know when you're born or
He's
anything
gonna
like that?
fight him. He's 100%
I
gonna
might
fight him.
witness it, but I do not know. I'm way past the
So
age
now
of
you have
majority.
witnessed your birth?
What's that?
So now you have witnessed your birth. I was saying you didn't witness
Well,
your birth.
yeah, but obviously I don't remember when I was born, being a baby. But I'm
Okay.
way past the age.
I guess this cop is very chill. They're in deep South Florida. My guess is this is and if I remember correctly, Florida has more than a few sovereign citizens bopping around in it. This is probably not the first time he's encountered a sovereign citizen. By far. He probably encounters one or two of these every fucking week. He wants to get his back up here because he already knows they're gonna have to go hands on. The only other option would be for him to either A, try to take this guy down himself, which this guy is a big guy. Okay, this is not a small man. He is a big guy. He's got some weight behind him. So fighting with him is not something that this officer wants to do alone. The other option is to basically hit him with 40,000, with 50,000 volts and drop him that way. But again, that's not a guarantee. Taser, unfortunately, is not a guarantee anyway these days. So, if he tries to deploy Taser on him without backup and it doesn't affect the guy, well, then the guy might be, the fight's on and he doesn't want to fight. Doesn't want to get into a fisticuffs with this guy solo. And beer belly, most likely, it might be a beer belly, but you know what? That beer belly equals weight, and that matters. If this guy does a full bear charge at the cop, that beer belly adds weight that he could take that cop to the ground. He could. Like, this guy might very well have like an extra like 30 or 50 pounds on him with that beer gut.
He's a majority, though.
Okay.
I'm way past age 18 or 21 or what do you want to call it for majority.
Okay. You say you have no tag on your vehicle. You have no idea when your
All
date
right.
of birth is. You have
That
no
vehicle is
registration.
no longer owned by the state. The state has no interest in that vehicle.
Okay.
That VIN number's been
What?
removed from all the DMV registries.
For a second, I thought he said that he was going to finish it with that VIN has been removed. I was like, oh, tampering with the VIN. Is the car stolen? Yeah. Now the cop's wondering, okay, is this a stolen truck? Even though he said it's been removed from DMV registrations, which that's a fucking lie. Now the top is going, okay, is this vehicle stolen? Which, no tags, no license. Fair chance that the vehicle might be stolen. No, it's not. There's no probably not removed from it is not removed from the DMV. Unless it has been junked, then unless it has been classified as junked, the VIN will not be removed from the DMV. And even if it does get classified as being junked, the DMV will still keep it in a database for X amount of years because they have to. I think they probably have to keep all VIN registrations, even when the car has been classified as being junked or destroyed. I think they have to retain the VIN numbers in a database for like probably up to 10 years, at least. So yeah, even that, like the VIN never gets removed from the DMV. That simply does not happen. Again, this guy's just basically just spitting out Reddit vomit is what he's doing. He's literally pulling out every excuse that he learned on Reddit that Reddit told him, say this if you ever get stopped by a cop. And so that's why he's making no fucking sense, because he's going out of order. He probably had bullet points in the Reddit post that he learned all this from, but he's going out of order of what the bullet points said. And because he's too fucking stupid to figure this out, he's just vomiting up the very first thing that comes to his mind. And he just sounds insane. Because he is.
Okay.
So you're way f***ing up, dude.
Oh, hey, that's not nice to use that kind of language. I haven't used that language with you.
I can use whatever language I want. I didn't say
I said you couldn't.
I wouldn't talk to you in a diminutive way. I just said you're f***ing up.
Okay. Explain to me how I'm effing up.
That vehicle, the state has no interest in.
Okay.
It is not collateral for the national debt anymore.
Yeah. See, he was taught that by Reddit. That vehicles are collateral for the state, that that vehicles are not actually private property. They're actually owned by the state, and you as the vehicle owner are simply renting it, and it's basically collateral. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, no. No, you don't pay property tax on it. This is such, again, he was programmed. He was programmed by the Reddit mind virus, the Sovereign Center Reddit mind virus. Because chances are this guy, as much, I know this is going to shock you guys, but chances are this guy is a loser. He has probably been a loser for a very long time. He's lonely. He has no purpose in life. He feels like he hates himself. This person hates himself and hates his own life. And what he did is, by fucking around on the internet, he found, I'm not going to say mentally ill. I'm not prepared to say mentally ill. I think that this guy is a lonely loser. Probably doesn't have any friends other than meth heads. Doesn't have a significant other in his life, or if he did, she left him a long time ago. He knows he is a terrible person. He knows he's a loser. He knows that there's a good chance right now that he'll probably end up alone. And he hates that. So he went online, probably went onto Reddit or God knows where else, and found a Reddit, found like a message board or a chat group or something that was willing to fully accept him. And so he basically fell into the cult. Because again, the whole sovereign citizen thing is a cult. Okay, bear in mind that it is 100% a cult, and just like every other cult, they feed on the weak-minded. And tell me this guy isn't weak-minded. And so he fell into it, and they basically programmed him with all of these buzzwords and basically trained him that if you ever get pulled out over by a cop, vomit up these buzzwords at them, and they'll let you go, when they never do. No police officer in the history of law enforcement has ever let a sovereign citizen go because they said, because of anything that he said. I wasn't driving, I was traveling. I don't have my license. I don't know my date of birth because I was not cognizant aware of it, or I was not present for my birth or whatever. No police officer in the history of law enforcement has ever let that go. Not once. But because this is a cult that doesn't live in reality, they continue to feed people these lies, these fantasies. Why? Because it makes them feel like they belong. And the people that feed them these fantasies, it gives them a sense of power. They basically have domination and dominion over their cult followers, like this poor guy here. And so he's basically just, another servant to the cult of sovereign citizen. And he's going to find out very quickly that it's not going to help him.
Could you please turn the light down? Towards
Negative.
the ground?
Yeah.
Why
No,
not?
no. Because well, keep putting your hands in your pocket. I gotta see you. It's in dark out. Sorry, that's not happening. You got your light on. I'll get my light on.
Eventually, another officer arrived on
Thank
scene.
God.
What's up? No tag on vehicle. He's only giving me a first, last name. Can't confirm if that's him. Anytime I try to get close to him, he runs off. At this point, I don't know who he is. He's resisting, obstructing. So let's go ahead and just put
Time
my
to
hand
go.
close and figure out who he is then. All right.
Sir,
He's going to
Stop.
run.
Stop.
don't do that.
Stop. Mr. Shannon. Stop.
Hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back. Stop. All right. Very good, Mr. Shannon. Yeah. All right. This is not how we want to start the day. All right. Or our day, anyways. All right. Mr. Shannon, can you stop fencing up for me?
I still don't know why.
Yeah, stop. Come on.
Been
Mr.
saying I'm
Come on.
under arrest.
I've told you.
Anything unlawful.
I can't confirm who you are right now, and you have no tag on your vehicle. That's why we stopped you. All right. We're trying to be very lenient with you and talk to you like an adult. All right. And you're being
Unclench your
uncooperative.
hands.
Unclench your hands, Mr. Jim. All right. If you had listened to us, this could have been much better.
Today, that went a lot smoother than I thought it would. I thought for sure he was either going to cut and run or he was going to try and fight. That went so much smoother than I dreamed it would be.
On
I mean,
behalf of
I'm
all
glad.
Garretts, I feel obligated to say that we do not claim him as one of our own.
Understood. But you know what? I am glad. I am glad he didn't fight because, as much as we're like making fun of this guy and goofing on him and whatnot, I don't want to see this man hurt. That's why I said I'd put him in the box and not, end his life or beat him up or anything. It's like, I don't want to see this person hurt. And I am glad that he was cooperative for when they went to go cuff him up. Like, it's surprising as hell given what we've seen, but I am glad. I'm glad he cooperated and they got him in cuffs without a fight. It's not the end of the video, no, but the hard part right now, this was the hard part. Getting the cuffs on him would have been the hard part, because now, even if he does resist, his resistance is basically a half or a third of what it could possibly be.
All right. 214 dispatch. Someone detained at this time. All right, Mr. Chen. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go to this vehicle here.
Why am I being removed?
You-
I thought you were
Because
just
right
trying to
now-
verify who I am.
We are gonna do that, and as of
Okay,
right now,
you can verify who I am out here.
all right. You gonna tell us the date of birth and anything, who you are, Mr. Chen?
I don't know what my date of birth is.
You know your date of birth.
That's infringement upon myself. That's testifying against myself, which I don't want to do.
Okay. For the time being, yes. we're gonna
Wait. He's invoking Fifth Amendment, but he's claiming he's a non-resident alien, and he's gonna try, and he wants to claim Fifth Amendment. See, this is how this shit works. Is And it's not even just the sovereign citizens, it's the SJRs too. Like, they will rail against anything that is protected by the Constitution until it's that. And then as soon as it gets turned around on them, and they're the ones that are going to be getting hooked up. Now all of a sudden it's like, I want the Constitution to protect me. It's kind of like the whole First Amendment thing that's been going on right now with all the protesters. Like, okay, people say like, okay, they have their First Amendment protections to basically protest, but then they're yelling and screaming and threatening law enforcement, and people like to say, oh, well, that's First Amendment. But then it gets turned around on them, and basically, they're the ones that are going to get arrested because guess what? First Amendment doesn't protect anybody if you threaten their lives. And then all of a sudden they want, oh, I'm a citizen. The Constitution protects me. I can say whatever the fuck I want. It's like, yeah, yeah.
In the back of the patrol car. All right.
And
Why
he
can't I
doesn't
sit
believe
on
the
the tailgate?
Constitution, so
The
it
tailgate?
doesn't apply to him then, apparently.
You want to sit on the tailgate?
Why can't I sit on my tailgate?
You want to sit on the tailgate with his deputy while we figure out who you are.
You already got
And
me
to figure out-
handcuffs. Where the heck am I going?
Well, you already
You
tried to
already
run
know
from
my
us.
vehicle,
All right,
what's
come on,
on?
Mr. Jim. All right. You got any weapons or anything on you? Any weapons in here?
Yes, sir.
You have weapons on you.
Yes, I do.
Okay. What kind of weapons do you have on you, Mr. Jim?
I am not giving you consent to search. but
Too
I do have
bad.
a
Sucks to
weapon
be you.
considered a weapon.
Hello, Lemuel. Welcome in, Raiders. How you doing? Cause just in time for the end of some body cam footage of a sovereign citizen.
Weapon on me for the legal system.
You hold him for a minute. All right.
I wonder if he
Alright,
actually has
so
a weapon.
Stop in for no tag. See this?
Here we
Yeah, he's well, he's not.
He
said
grabs.
He asked him if he was. He said no. He's not.
check the
He ain't identified, so
Yeah. So
stopped him for a legal stop.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't tell you, he wasn't properly identified, so.
yeah.
So
So-
you got all the PC you need to do what you need to do.
All right. All right, Mr. Chan.
Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead and go back to this vehicle because you are under arrest at this point now. So sorry I had to come this way. No.
Can I have someone call pick my vehicle up?
Nope.
You can
Tell it.
absolutely do that if you have someone
Right now.
who you want to call.
Yeah.
What do you want to call?
Like call my friend Ricky.
Ricky?
Mhm.
Ricky sounds good.
All right.
All right, I'll help you do that. All right. All right. Going to the phone here. All right. Hey, Mr. Ricky.
Hey, can you pick my Ranger up for me? I'm right in front of Don's house.
Pick it up?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean pick it up?
I guess I'm going down to the state motel for a while.
Unfortunately, I shouldn't have to take him to jail, but he didn't want to cooperate with us. He could have simply just told us.
Yeah. You're bringing up an excellent question. Why is the police officer allowing a vehicle without registration on it to be picked up instead of being towed? Like, that honestly doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because the minute this Ricky guy comes and gets the vehicle, well, it's not a matter of that they're being nice. If this is a vehicle with no registration, then it is not street legal. It's no tags exactly. No tags means that it cannot be driven. So if this Ricky guy comes and picks up the vehicle, he's now driving an illegal vehicle. So it doesn't make any sense. Like, they should, by all rights, they should be towing the vehicle. I don't know why they're not.
His name, date of birth. Hey, get a tag. All right, for warning. Have a nice day. But we couldn't do that today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Where the keys gonna be at?
Stop reaching.
I think they're still in the ignition.
Okay. All right. If they're still in the vehicle, if not, we'll have here another deputy waiting by with this vehicle.
You want to tell him his name.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right, now.
All right. Bye.
All right.
All right.
Am I setting the phone in my truck for him?
You want the phone in the truck? You don't want to take it with you?
Nope.
All right. We will do that. Hey, you want to hold this phone for me?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and face it.
Why would he not want his phone to come with him? What is he worried about the cops? Oh, no. Oh, what does he have on his phone? Does he have bad photos on his phone that I'm not actually going to be at all descriptive about? And that's why he doesn't want the phone to go with him? Oh, shit. Yeah, either abuse material or other.
Back. All right, sir.
Well, so legally, unfortunately, they can't search the phone unless they get a warrant. From a legal perspective, him being all fishy about this is not justifiable. Is not probable cause for them to actually examine his phone. They would need to actually secure the phone and actually get a search warrant to actually gain access to his phone. If they don't have a search warrant, they do not have any legal right to just arbitrarily go through his phone. That would be a protection against unlawful search and seizure. Well, they not only would they need IT to break the encryption, but they would need to preface that with a search warrant. No search warrant, IT's gonna say, if they bring it to IT, IT's gonna say, all right, where's your warrant? And if the cops goes, I don't have a warrant, they're gonna say, then I'm not touching it.
Where's the down for?
He was charged with resisting without violence. He didn't appear for his arraignment and ended up spending 102 days in jail.
He just said his name is
Meryl, there it is. 3 months in jail because he didn't even show up for the arraignment. Automatic guilty. Put him in the box. Granted, it's only 3 months, and chances are he's probably spent a long time. Surprisingly calm. This was not this guy's first rodeo. Okay, this guy, I'm a little disappointed they didn't say what kind of record he has. My guess is this guy has been to prison many times in the past for a multitude of charges. If we actually got a look at his record, I imagine he's probably a career criminal. More than likely, he's gonna be a career criminal because most sovereign citizens, honestly, are. The vast majority of sovereign citizens have a criminal history, and it could be petty, could be felony, who knows? A lot of the sovereign citizens usually have some kind of a criminal background because, again, that's how these sovereign citizen groups trap people. It's how they suck them in. Is they get the weak-minded, they get the ones that are like on the fringes that society has pushed aside, and it's how they are able to brainwash them. And so the majority of sovereign citizens usually have some kind of a record because now with these sovereign citizen groups, they finally found a place that they can belong to. And honestly, I don't know what to be done about it. I really don't, but I think something needs to be done about it. God only knows what, though.
Ember burns bright, bright.